This demonstration we're going to look at creating a database availability group. What this will do is this will give us redundancy for our Mailbox servers. We do this by using the Windows Microsoft clustering technology. So in order to do this we need some Exchange servers, which we have. We've got two. We've got Van EX1 and Van EX2. We also need to install Windows Server 2008 Enterprise Edition, and that will give us our clustering support. And Microsoft do recommend that you do install the failover clustering feature prior to creating your database availability group. So what we have here, we've got our Exchange Management Console. I've come into the Mailbox tab and I've come to Database Availability Groups. So what we want to do here is create a new Database Availability Group. We want to give this Database Availability Group a name, so I'm just going to call it DAG1. Next thing I need to do is specify my witness server. Now Microsoft recommend that this could be a hub transport server, and this is going to be used because I only have two Exchange servers. So in the case of my cluster, in the case of me losing network connectivity to one of the servers, I need to specify something that's going to win the vote for the server that remains up and running. And to do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to specify my Active Directory domain controller. Next thing I need to do is just specify where to put the witness share. So we're going to stick this in a folder called C:/FSW DAG1. So that's file witness share DAG1. Now that we've done this, we can click New. Once the wizard's finished, click Finish. And what we should have, when this refreshes, we should have our database availability group. The next thing to do is just add the service to the database availability group. So we do that by highlighting the database availability group and then clicking Manage Database Availability Group. Click Add and specify the servers we want to add in. So I want both of my servers, EX1 and EX2. Now we've done that, we'll click Manage. Wait for this to finish, so I'll just pause the video while it's adding everything in. So now this is done, we'll just click the Finish button. So we now have our database availability group set up. Next thing we need to do here really is just specify exactly which mailbox we want to replicate. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to come into the Database Management tab. And then within the Mail Database tab here, what we're going to do is we're going to specify Mailbox Database 1. So we click on Mailbox Database 1, and what we're going to do here is we're just going to add this as a copy. So as you can see here, Mailbox Database 1. Next thing we're going to do here is we're just going to browse through. I'm going to specify Van EX2 for the server to copy it onto. So that's where it's going to go. That's where it already is in the case of Van EX1. Click our Add button. Again, wait for this to finish. So I'll just pause the screen again. So as we can see here, it's now completed. Click our Finish button, and now what we've done here is we've replicated database 1 from Van EX1 to Van EX2. It's currently mounted and we can see that the copy is healthy. So that just ends this little demonstration of creating our database availability group. Thanks very much.